I found Apostle Richard Lyman's grave, which is right over there. It's probably the only apostle's grave in the valley that I've not been to yet until I found it the other night. Next to him is a Vera, my mom's name, with a September 8th, just taking note. The Vera also has a Monson's birthday, August 21st. But I want to show what I know is not coincidence. Let me hurry. Let me go over here. It just happens to be close to an apostle in the same plot. I came over here and then I found another Vera. And next to her was the first November 7th that I found. Close to here, there's actually 5, which is not normal at all. Over here is a, hold on a second here. Okay, over here is a second November 7th, right there, with this bench, which has an Aaron on it. I'm gonna turn around here. It's spelled a little differently. Aaron. But before I discovered that Aaron, I found this. I found this Aaron, which was the first Aaron I found in 2 hours of searching the plot way over there. So this just made me say, oh, maybe something's here. Then I saw 2 1973s, the year that my parents were sealed, which is the arrangement I came out of. Okay, that could be coincidence. But look at this. 2 down from that Aaron, I found a November 12th, 1951, a Gordon David. There was 2 presidents of the church with those names, and David O. McKay was ordained president of the church on April 12th, 1951, which has my mom's pattern, 12/1951, September 12th, 1951. Now, I have found 4 April 12th, 1951s, maybe more, but I was not paying attention because I did not know that date when I started doing this in 2022. However, I had up until a couple nights ago on Saturday, I had only found 2 November 7th, 1980s. That's one I would not forget. The other 5 or so I found on Google, and then I went and found them in the cemeteries. But I've only found 2 on accident. And for some reason, the other one in the West Valley Cemetery, I'm in Mill Creek right now. The other September 7th, 1980, also just happens to be next to one of the April 12th, 1951s. So I called, and that has my daughter's, January 21st. But after I found these, I called Claudia. And then after I got off the phone to Claudia, I just kind of looped around and I said, okay, after that, I have to look at the graves around this. So I looped around. There's the Aaron, kitty corner from the Aaron. The 3rd November 7th, 1980, I have found since 2022. I have hundreds of videos doing this, and most of the time I'm not recording. So most of the time I don't take videos. Right there, the day I was born. Kitty corner from the Aaron, next to the ordination date of David O. McKay, which has my mom's pattern, and he was sustained April 9th, 1951, which has my dad's. So, and then let me see. This, look at this. This November 7th, 1980 goes through the symbol with the Aaron, which is spelt correctly. And then look, a perfect line right into a 3rd November 7th. And then kitty corner from this one, look at this, another November 7th, which has my birth year symbols. Switch, the 8, and the 0. So I'm not going to show everything. I just wanted to show that. And then I will point out that the other April 12th, 1951, that I found is like 2 or 3 down from November 7th Apostle Mark Peterson. What are the odds of this? Literally, I have found 4, and I have only found now, as of the other night, 3 November 7th, 1980s. With now I found 4 April 12th, 1951s. What are the odds that 3 of those April 12th, 1951s, 2 of them are next to November 7th, 1980s, and then the other is next to November 7th Apostle Mark Peterson, literally same row, a few down, which has my mom's pattern. And then the other one I found is way over there in a different plot, surrounded by 2 Fays, my mom's middle name, which forms a line with a July 3rd, 2004, which is 1 day after I got my patriarchal blessing. The same stone has a July 2nd on it, which is my patriarchal blessing. So it's pretty amazing. Anyways, I'm going to end this video. There's simply no way this